Hi y'all, how y'all doing? This is Joanna here with another video. Ooh, can't wait to actually get this one started for Friday. Like one of those moments where you realize, well, maybe I didn't set the settings up just right. I was like looking at the disk space on my recording device and had to swap it out because it was getting to the point where it wasn't workable to actually being recorded to. So it was like, okay, so we're not going to record because video files will take up space. So I was like, you know what? Maybe let's just go to the USB drive and just do that because of course this game is going slow, a little slow today. Here with the Cowboys. I'm so upset the way my dad treated me though. It's really kind of it's like one of those things when you know what's poisoning you, but then you realize it's tough to do anything about it. Yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. The guy just came into the parking lot. He was pissed. He didn't understand what the fuck I was telling him. I tell him not to bring the truck. You don't have to bring the truck. And he brings his gas guzzling truck. And I'm like, dude is like an idiot. Like, I mean, he don't listen. He don't care. Then he gets mad at me 30 different ways for like when he misinterprets what I'm saying. It's like, dude is fucking delusional. Oh, we gotta put no, you don't put Loctite on the threads. You put Loctite on the little key. And I'm looking at him like, whatever. You know what you're doing. If you're right, you're right, but you're not always right. And then he just goes and like fucking gets mad at me. Like he called me fat like in every way, and I'm just like, that's not cool. You know what I mean? That's just not cool in public. Not even in the back, out of sight, in public. But that's okay. He could feel secure about what he wants because he helped me with the bike at the end of the day. And I'm like, yo, but at what cost? Because now I'm at the point where I'm like, I might as well throw it away when something severe happens to it. You know? So it's like, yeah, now I don't fucking feel good about that. Oh, well, like, I just can't deal with him. You know? Call me. He basically, for all intents and purposes, called me fat saying that the bike is a little tires are a little underinflated. Dude, the tires were hard as a rock, and he's over there calling me fat. Like, oh, you should because of your weight. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, there's a better way to say that. Like, and to be honest with you, the tires aren't flat. They never were. You know, that's the key. Like, I can understand if I had just inflated them, but dude, I'll tell you, I had them inflated with an air compressor. They were not like floppy knobs or something like that. No, they were hard. I gotta go. Oh, you gotta bring up the brake pump and reinflate it. I'm like, dude, like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, sure, I'll reinflate them because it shuts you up, but I don't think they're flat. Like, and if I tell him that, even in that way, like, oh, I don't think they're flat. They're not flat. Like, he'd be really pissy about it. It'd be like, dude, like, I don't fucking need that. I don't like being treated like dog meat in front of everybody because my father is just stupid. I don't like being called the wrong name in front of everybody because my dad doesn't want to get it. And that's okay to him because he thinks he's so great. I don't want to fucking deal with that. It hurts so much. It hurt me to the point of like, dude is like unbelievably stupid. I've told him how many times my bike stand is designed for non-motorized bikes. It can only hold 80 to 100 pounds. If it fucking breaks, because you're like, if it breaks because you're stupidly telling me to put a motorized bike on it, I will fucking go nuts on you. Because I've looked it up. It doesn't fucking hold it. Like, it's not giving me signs to say put something like that on it. And besides, where are we gonna mount it? I mean, that's one. But that's okay. Ralphie needs to say that 35 times, and I'm like, yo, like, what are you like? Like number one, like, I'm not a bullshitter with some of this stuff. Like, if you want to say my bike is too small for me, yeah, cool. But it's the only bike I got. It's the one I bought. Deal with it. You don't have to bring it up 35 times. 35 times is a bit much to bring something like that up. And then like, oh, stimulus is fucking nuts. Like that. Oh, don't spend any money. But by the way, do you want to get a PS5? Yeah, like I want to get a PS5, but like, what? What the fuck? Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like I got other things I want to get taken care of before I even go to a PS5, or even before I want to get like, fuck. Oh, I don't know what I mean. Like, I want to get like my rent secure. I want to do some of that stuff. But PS5 is all mommy wants to think about because it helps her feel better. And she doesn't even play it. It's more like one of those like it helps her get more ammo to attack me, you know? And that's just fucked up. Don't tell me this is fucking crap. I mean, my life is just going up the crapper one day at a time. At this point, because it's like, no matter what I do, if I buy the PS5, they will literally go, why'd you blow your money? Oh, it's so much better. Like, what the fuck? You know? Like, it's like, I can't deal with this. Then the app doesn't work for my game, for my login, so I can't even tell how much money I have in the account. So I'm like, I'm kind of guessing at this point and going to the online bank account, which is bullshit. But that's okay because mommy has another thing she can say that's dumb. I really hate that. Like, oh, don't go to get online banking. Like, what are you talking about, you dumbass? That helps me not go overdraw my account, but that's okay. You're too stupid to like. Mommy's too stupid to understand. And it's like, I fucking had it with stupid people trying to go. They're so smart, and they're like they're not that smart. Shit ain't that hard. You know. But that's okay. Mommy needs to feel good about herself. Mommy is like, I'm calling her that derisively because right now I don't really feel that good about her either. Because she would be the one giving me a fucking, what is it? Like a fucking lecture on things, and then taking a photo of Loctite. The one thing I needed, instead of going, oh, here's some Loctite, look, drop it off, let use it, boom, done. She didn't respond to me. She don't know what the hell she's doing. Every time I text her, it's like help with a fucking slap in the face or convenient for her. Like that's fucking annoying. You know what I mean? Like help, help that is like the fucking worst help you could ever have. And I hate to say it because I'm their kid, and I do love them, but I also wish they were better. I wish they had more like empathy or more like just overall being a human rather than just being someone getting so pissed that they had to help their kid out. Like my dad was heated from the moment he got here, and that's just not right to me. Like I he don't live in reality. I'm not running over to his house to fucking like spread my issues to them like that. I didn't. That's the reason I didn't fucking call him the fucking Monday. But he's not gonna look at it that way. He's gonna look at it the way of like, oh, you know, you couldn't just you couldn't come to my house. It's too stupid to see how I was trying to prevent shit from coming to you. Oh, that's real cute, Dad. Maybe you should wake up, stop living in the '70s, and just you know. Okay, it was. It was probably no. I was like, oh, I don't need that. You know. Oh, I'm gonna go shopping eventually. Like, I wanted before all this. I actually wanted to get like a bike, another bike to work on. But now I'm just like, now it's like the added wrinkle of I don't want my fucking father to be working on the bike with me because he's a dick. And to be honest with you, the bike is going to be tough to build with anyways because like that shit is not easy. That shit's expensive. I actually did some little things on my computer last night because I'm like, might as well like look up that like stuff. Some of it's like okay, some of it you can't really cheap out on. I mean, a lot of it you can't, but one of the things you cannot cheap out on with the stuff is the engine, the frame, and the drivetrain to an extent. Some parts lesser than others on that. With the drivetrain, I'm like, oh, I like or would love to get like a new bike like already made versus and just slap the motor on versus what I might have to do because like some of them have the gas tanks built in, which is fucking nice. That's nice because I ride around and I'm like got zip ties on mine, and that's not fun. But some of this is like, ugh, like looking around for bikes that could actually house a motor is hard. You know what though? I'm like, okay, I got some money to work with. It's kind of like that. It's also like, yeah, I'm not really. I might as well go Amazon for some of this because Amazon is awesome. Amazon will like ship it to you in 2 days. But some of the other parts like bike frames, because I know that there's BikeBerry and GasBikes.net, and then like more uh, like frame. Yeah, because I want to get the fork too. Yeah, some of this is really cool, but some of this is just like, uh, I don't know, because I don't want to pay for something I'm not going to use. I'd rather just like, oh, Dolomite, what the fuck? Because some of this is like, oh, okay, I'm gonna actually, uh, like, I'm gonna look it up a different way, because like, forks, like, because like, the best way to do this sometimes is just to like, 26 inch, yeah. Because sometimes it's better to just like look up stuff and try to do it that way versus doing it the way it normally would. Sometimes it's better to just like improvise rather than like to put your head down and just bumble through things. I mean like sometimes it works, but sometimes it doesn't. And then like it's just weird to have people in my life constantly doubt me. Because I'm probably gonna buy a new bike or something and just work on that. Because some of this is like, I do want to get like the bike kit or something like that from BikeBerry, like the motor and shit. But I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Some of it's like, and some of this is really hard. Um, it's like, dude, oh, what the hell? Oh, am I on offense? Oh my god. Single on offense. That's just so bad. I'm gonna have to end this video because it's already at the minimum. Yeah, it's stupid me. It's like, what the hell? Alright, I will see you in the next one. Have a great day and peace. And don't forget you're on offense. Ah.